Bright QT. Every student matters.
Now, a few things about these magnetic field lines. Let us see. These magnetic field lines, there are certain features or characteristics. There are certain features or characteristics, and one more word I would like to add here is attributes. There are times when this particular word is used, attributes, and students don't know exactly the meaning of this word, and that is why they get confused as to what is being asked. So attributes, wherever you will find this, attributes means simply features or characteristics. Alright, so the features, attributes or characteristics of magnetic field lines. This is quite important. Please try to relate. The magnetic field lines features are: number one, these magnetic field lines always move from north pole of the magnet to the south pole. They always move from the north pole of the magnet to the south pole of the magnet outside the magnet. I am talking about outside the magnet. Inside, actually it is opposite. We will study in next topics that inside the magnetic field lines are opposite. They are moving inside. They move from south to north like this. It completes like this. Right. So these magnetic field lines, they move like this. Fine. This is the first characteristic of magnetic field lines. Let us see what exactly is the second attribute or second feature of magnetic field lines. These magnetic field lines are magnetic field lines are closer to each other at both the poles. At poles, these lines are closer to each other. And when I say that these lines are closer to each other, it means that strong magnetic field is present at poles. Where these magnetic field lines are more, there will be more strength of the magnetic field. That means magnetic field is stronger at the poles as compared to at the center. Fine. So this was the second attribute of magnetic field lines. Right. Now the third attribute, and a very important attribute. This is important. This attribute says that magnetic field lines never intersect each other. Magnetic field lines never intersect each other. Now this is quite important. And why don't they intersect? We will take a proof by contradiction. Proof by contradiction you must have done in mathematics lot many times, that we, rather than proving that this happens or this does not happen, we make a contradictory statement. If I want to say that these lines never intersect each other, so I will prove that if they intersect each other, that possibility is there or not. And if that is not possible, then we can simply, with contradiction, we can prove that of course what we were saying was right and they never intersect each other. Let us see. This is a magnet, as we have talked about. This is one magnetic field line, right? And this is another magnetic field line. Now what I am trying to prove is, I am saying that if this is north pole, south pole, north pole, south pole, this is one magnetic field line in this direction. Now second magnetic field line cannot intersect the first magnetic field line. No two magnetic field lines intersect each other. That is what I am trying to say. Now if we assume that these two lines intersected each other at this particular point, let us say A. Then in that case, if I place a magnetic compass here, that means the pointer is going to point in these two separate directions at the same time, which is not possible. The pointer of a magnetic compass cannot simultaneously point towards two directions, right? So that is why we say now that this particular thing cannot happen. Therefore, this is the fact that magnetic field lines never intersect each other. You are asked this thing in the examination, and now I'll be telling you what exactly is the way you need to write it. You will be asked why magnetic field lines never intersect each other. Your answer will be magnetic field lines never intersect each other because if they intersect at each other, then the force, right, will be along two direction. The force of magnetic field, the force of magnetic field lines, the force of magnetic lines of forces will be along two directions, which is not possible. Fine. So these are the three important attributes of magnetic field lines. Hope you have understood it. Now we will be just talking about the